Good morning, Real Closers. We are live and we have a very special guest today, Alfred Galvan. We're going to learn a little bit about him today, what he's doing to get listings, how to get listings in a low inventory market. So if you have comments, drop them in the comment box. If you have questions, drop them. If you find any value whatsoever, drop a one. All right, it lets us know that what we're bringing to you, you're actually taking action on it and you're actually are going to get results. All right, Alfred. And again, man, thank you so much for jumping live today. I know you got stuff to do. You're super busy. Tell us who you are and what are you doing here today?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, first of all, Robert, thank you so much for having me. This is my actually first time doing Facebook Live, so you just popped my cherry, man. Congratulations. Once again, my name is Alfred Galvan. I've been in real estate for about 6 years. I got into real estate because my parents got themselves into, we ended up losing our house. We were almost homeless. And not only that, I got introduced to real estate through a friend of mine. He said I would be doing a lot of good stuff for people because I already came from a place of service. And I tried it out and I'm here now and I love it. I do it every day. I'm obsessed with it. And it's been 6 years, but I feel like I've been in it in 20. So I'm here to pour into you guys. I hope you guys show up with an empty cup. Anytime I'm here, I'm just also a student as well. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, let's get into this right away. Let's do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So the way I met Alfred is, so I found him locally. He's not too far from where I live. And over the last few months, I keep seeing his listings pop up. His off-market properties about to get listed over and over and over and over again. I needed to know what Alfred and his team were doing in order to get so many listings out there over the last few months. So Alfred, how many people are in your team again?
There's actually 3 people. It's called me, myself, and I. I do have a partner though. His name's Johnny Masariegos. I got to give him credit. He's a guy that I work with side by side. So yeah, it's pretty much just me and him if you really want to say there's a team. But yeah, it's mostly just both of us going hard at this. We hold each other accountable. We make sure that, us getting on the phone every day, talking to new people, having new conversations is our most important thing in real estate to us right now.
Right. And how many active listings do you have right now?
Right now, I got about 12 working on 5 that I'm about to let go. Sometimes I like to, now that I'm posting them on Facebook, and I'm really trying to help people out before I even put it into a public. I'm trying to help agents out. So I have about 5 coming up. So a total about 17 coming up before the end of the month. And yeah, man, I'm excited.
That's amazing.
There's a lot. A matter of fact, I'm going to a listing appointment. I got my listing presentation. It's going to be in this property is in Palmdale. I've been nurturing the seller for about 6 months. I was supposed to meet with them 6 months ago. Things happen. I stepped back. I kept nurturing, dripping on them, following up. Money's in the follow up. And he just texted me randomly on Monday. Hey, I'm ready to sell. Can you come over? I'm like, yes, sir. Here I go. Awesome.
Nice. We're gonna have to do a little live presentation while you do these appointments because you're closing them, man. You're just out there. So how did you start? How has it, how's your journey been through the last 12 to 24 months? And how did you get to where you are basically today?
Well, I started at a mom and pop real estate firm in Highland Park called Las Casas Realty with my good friend David. And I went there and I worked for about a year for free. I just wanted to just be a student of the business. I wanted to learn the business. Most importantly to me, knowing and bringing value to my clients is more important than my commission. I know that would come. I was there for about a year. I felt like I outgrown him. Then I went to I went to Keller Williams for 2 years and I trained with another agent. He's a high producing agent. I have total respect for his name is Richard Reyes. He taught me a lot. He threw me into the bullpen. He's like, Alfred, start making calls. And I just did because I wanted this so badly. I started making calls with him. And then from there, I went to Remax. From Remax, I went to Realty Masters. From Realty Masters, I joined another, and now I'm with EXP, and it's a beautiful iCloud company. It's awesome. It's growing fast, but yeah, I've been in the business for about 6 years, and like I said before, I feel like I've been in it for 20. Real estate is all I do. I think real estate to me, I'm obsessed with it. I wake up thinking about it. I go to sleep thinking about it. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm submerged in Kool-Aid when it comes to real estate, man. I just want to learn and I want to share and I want to see people win. I mean, I'm all in, man. There is no plan B here. It's all plan A. People have plan B. To be honest with you, if you do have a plan B and you're in this business, I believe Amazon is hiring, because if you don't just make this your number one thing, and this is besides having a big why, it's going to be hard. It's going to, especially right now that things are changing right now.
Yeah, definitely. Some markets are still pretty hot. Some markets are shifting. So why don't you walk us a little bit through your day? I mean, how do you go about your day in order to start, your prospecting? How are you prospecting right now? What kind of things are you doing to get these many listing appointments, and not just listing appointments, right? What's your closing ratio from listing appointment to actual, getting that listing? Walk us a little bit through that process if you can.
Great question. So number one is a lifestyle for me. I was waking up at 4 a.m. about a week ago, but now I'm waking up at 3:45. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm trying to get 2 to 3 days out of one day. Normally, the normal human wakes up at 8, goes to work by 9, gets off at 5. I'm trying to max out my day. So I wake up about 3:45. I brush my teeth. I either take a quick 3-minute cold shower, or I splash myself with freezing Santa Clarita water, because the water is cold here. And once I do that, right away, I go into mindset. I pray. I pray for everyone, for my family, for my business partners, for the whole world. I pray. Number two, after that, I'm drinking my cup of coffee. I jump on Clubhouse, and then on my Clubhouse, maybe at 5:15, I start doing my first role play with people from all over the world on Clubhouse. And then at 6 o'clock, I do my personal coach with my coach, David Hill. And then from there, from 6 to 6:30, I'm doing coaching with him. And then from there, I go to the gym from 7 to 8. While I'm at the gym, I'm listening to my Grant Cardone University, because I'm trying to just get more value, or I'm reading a book on Audible. And it's all real estate related, and it's all sales related and mindset. Those are the 3 topics, and personal growth and development space. I love that space. Once I'm done with the gym, I come back home, take a quick shower. Right now I'm fasting. It's working for me. I really try to not eat anymore in the mornings. I only eat maybe once a day, and it's really working out. And I just have a lot of energy. And then by 9 o'clock, I'm on the phone, smiling and dialing. The first thing you got to understand is you have to lead generate. So normally I lead generate for 4 hours. I'm calling expires. I'm calling old expires. I'm calling cancels. I'm calling withdrawals. I'm calling for sale by owners. And now I'm starting to call for rent by owners. So the first 4 hours, I'm prospecting. I'm time blocking anything. If something comes up in emergency on one of my files and I have to jump in, I'll jump in. If not, I have my TC take care of it. While I'm dialing, I'm texting her. Like I said, I have 4 monitors in front of me. So I have my scripts on one side. I got my CRM on one side. I got my tutorial, my videos that I need to be listening to, because I'm always listening to stuff in the background, but it's always positive stuff that reassures me that what I'm doing is right. I do my affirmations also in the morning. It's very important to do your affirmations. And by 12 o'clock, I kind of just disconnect. I try to have a good meal with my wife and my daughter. We'll have a good lunch. 1 o'clock, I'm back on the phones. If I don't have no appointments, and if I don't have follow-up, but I do have follow-up, I always have follow-up, I'm following up. And then hopefully by the follow-up, I'm done by 3 o'clock. And if I have no appointments, I go back to lead generating. And yeah, man, that's pretty much one day rolled into one. So I'm pretty much working on my business from like 3:45 to like 5, 6. It just depends, man. But I'm always working on my business, trying to get better and better at it.
That's amazing. Your day is filled with positive stuff, mindset. I think that, and this is what I, tell everybody, right? Mindset is definitely something that can make you or break you, right? Because if you don't think what you're doing is going to work, it's not going to work. You're not going to put the effort. You're not going to try for long enough. And that's one of the things we talked about on the phone before, right? that sometimes you're looking for what you think is going to work because what you're doing right now, it's not working. And it seems like you're putting in the work over and over again. And I mean, you are getting the results. I can see that you are getting the results. I can see those listings being posted. I was talking to a friend of mine and I was like, man, we got to check this guy out. We want to know what he's doing,
Yeah, I kind of have like the Kobe Mamba mentality, man. I try to just like he used to get out practices. He used to wake up at 3, go to practice from 4 to 6, go home, relax, go back to practice at I believe at 10, practice for 2 hours, go home, relax, and then go back at it at 2, from 2 to 4, go home and relax, practice. And I mean, this guy was outworking everybody. And I kind of have that mentality. I want to make sure that I get ahead of everybody. I am my own competition. I don't compete with anybody. I made a contract with myself and I said that if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this 110% on anything I do. I don't half-ass nothing. I just go all in, man. And it's just that's the mentality. So like you were saying, mindset is everything, especially right now with everything, all the negative stuff that's happening, all the stuff that's coming at us from our phone, from the TV, from the radio. I mean, you guys hear all these stories. Yes. One thing, if I could tell you, just block the noise. Don't pay attention to that. Put your head down, because even whatever's happening, we can't control the controllables. Worry about you could do right now. Even when COVID happened, I mean, I knew I was going to get ahead. I just put my head down and I kept learning my scripts, learning what to say, making more phone calls. I 10x everything I did, man. And it's just freaking awesome. I feel like I'm just going, and sometimes it gets emotional to me because I look back six months ago of things that I was doing, but what I'm doing now, I'm like, damn, could you imagine where I'm going to be at by the end of the year? It's just freaking amazing, man. I'm telling you, man, God is huge, and I don't question it. I just keep doing it and doing it over and over and over and over.
Nice, man. Nice. I really appreciate you telling us all that. One of the things I've learned about you over the last few weeks as well is that it's not just about you, right? It is not just about you getting ahead. I mean, you're doing things for the real estate community as well, right? You just put it up an event. This is it this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, my partner Rosie Rodriguez, she put an event called Listing Boot Camp. It started about a month ago. I started getting involved. I do the most of the script and role play, which I'm very huge on that. And it's growing and growing every 2 weeks. We're doing it every 2 weeks. We're actually also doing a tour. We go to different offices, different cities. This Saturday, June 25th, we're actually going to be in the beautiful city of Pasadena. Our good friend Willie Escobar was nice enough to lend us his beautiful office, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to bring a lot of bombs. I'm going to be dropping bombs. I'm going to bring little nuggets. I mean, there's going to be great speakers. I mean, this is an awesome boot camp. There's just so much. You get to network. Right now, especially right now, I think in the real estate space, we got to support each other. Even if they're not from your office, you still got to support them, because when you do the events, they're going to support you. It's all about working together, having that mind of abundance. There's enough business for everyone, guys. And like you said, I have a responsibility. If there's no inventory, I have to create it. And when I create inventory, I have to remember not only am I feeding my family, I'm also feeding other agents' families, and I'm also helping that family out. So that I have a big responsibility. Success is my duty, like Uncle Grant Cardone says, and I practice what I preach. And I just want to keep it that way. I want to keep the ball rolling. A lot of you guys see me on Instagram. I post everything because I'm very transparent, because what I'm doing is working, guys, and you can do it too. There's a copy and paste business, like my partner Johnny says. And believe me, it works. You just got to show up. It's awesome.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's amazing because a lot of the times we post here in the group, right, in the Real Closers Facebook group. If you're watching this on a different channel, remember we have a Facebook group, Real Closers, active conversations, a big community. And every time it pops up, right, hey, how are you getting listings, or how are you going to get business over the next 6 months? People are always saying relationships, relationships, relationships. If your business is not built on relationships, you're not going to last. And that's kind of what you're doing, right? You're not just building relationships with your leads and your clients, but you're also building relationships with other agents. And I mean, this is just one boot camp that you're going to be doing this Saturday. So if you're in Pasadena, check it out. If you want to know more, go check out Alfred's Facebook page. But that's not it, right? Now there's another event that you're putting together on the 15th in July for buyers, right?
Yeah, this is a buyer's agent seminar. My good friend Willie Escobar is having it in the city of Arcadia. Remember, guys, these are free events. These are events that we're doing right now for free. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're not trying to recruit you. These are free events where you get to come, network, learn something. Of you could come to one of my boot camps that I'm not part of, or one or two of these events, and I gave you something that the next day you try it and it works, and you just got a deal from it. Man, I did my job already. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Just come network. I understand, we still hear about COVID. If you need to wear a mask, you're more than welcome to wear a mask. Whatever you need to do, show up. Like I said, these events are free. I mean, it's amazing the things that are happening. There's a lot more stuff coming up that me and you are going to be working together that I'm super pumped. We might talk about it before the 30 minutes. I don't know yet. But there's a lot of things that I have in my mind that I'm working on. But yeah, I'm super excited about these events. I want to give a shout out to everybody that gives me the opportunity to be in front of people, because that's one thing that's very important to me that I'm working towards, just getting better at public speaking. And I just want to help as many people as I can. I definitely want to do that.
No, absolutely. And you know what? The side effect of you being out there, showing up, doing your thing, showing other agents how to get results as well. It also puts you on the spotlight, right, with your clients, because now they get to see they're not just working with a realtor, but the GOAT, right? Because you call yourself the GOAT now, right? And when we had that conversation, it was pretty cool, because you're like, look, I call myself the GOAT, and I look like the GOAT, and I do the GOAT thing, and it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. You show up, you put in the work, and you get the results, right?
Absolutely, man. You said it, the greatest of all time. If you don't think you're the greatest of all time at what you do, then you better look for something else to do, because it all started actually as a joke. And I created an NFT that's not for sale yet, guys. So don't ask me. I created the real estate GOAT. It's a GOAT pretty much. We'll put some logos on it. And I created an NFT, and it just became a sticker. Became a keychain, and now I'm even giving mugs. It's gonna become a shirt. I don't know. I love people that call themselves the GOATs, like Kobe. I'm a big Kobe fan. Their work ethic behind it. It's not so much the metaphor behind it, but just the work ethic of people that call themselves the GOAT, or what people call the other people the GOATs. I'm a GOAT of real estate. I want to claim that. Best known always beats best. So even if you might not think I'm the GOAT, guess what? I'm the GOAT, and you're going to know about me. You might not like me, but you will see me. So I'm just right now amplifying that name. It's working out great. I mean, you see a lot of my marketing content, I'm sorry. I have stickers, I have a logo, and now I just created some more stuff, and it's just blowing up, and people are actually calling me, introducing me now as the GOAT, and I'm honored to be called the GOAT. And the more I hear that, the more it amplifies me to even do more and more, and get more knowledge, and just pour into people. And also, when I show up, I come with an empty cup. I come as a student, because I want to learn from the best. There's a lot of people out there that are super awesome. They're real GOATs. I look up to them. I don't want to name drop because there's too many of them, but man, yeah, I love it. The GOAT, it's coming to a city near you, man. Watch out for me.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome, great, way to brand yourself, right? And people hear that, oh man, I'm gonna talk to the GOAT. Now they know. And I mean, you got the results to prove it. I mean, you got the results to show up for this, right? Amazing, man. So now you told us basically your way of getting listing is prospecting, and you basically make this your way of life, right? So someone who is struggling right now, what would you recommend to start doing? I mean, because it's easier, to tell people hey, you have to prospect every day, but sometimes they're not going to do it. People are not going to put in the work. So, and they're still going to ask for results. So how do you encourage them to change that mindset and actually get started? I mean, if you're saying you're calling, you're making calls, you're doing that every day. So what would you tell someone to actually get started and do it? I mean, what would you tell them? What can they change in order to actually get started?
I think that's a great question. I think you first of all, you have to dig into your why. Why is this important to you? You know, this is a lifestyle. You could get motivated, see something inspirational in the morning and get motivated, but motivation goes away. You got to be consistent with this. One thing I could tell you is work on your mindset. Find out what your why is, why you're doing this, why is this important. Get involved. Don't be afraid to ask. Reach out. Show up to these boot camps. Show up to these events. Network. Ask questions to other agents. There's a lot of agents that are willing to help. I'm willing to help. Once you figure that out, then just do it. Don't overthink it. I know a lot of agents out there overthink everything. They think about, oh my God, I don't want to do a video because I'm worried about how I look, or I don't have the perfect lighting, or I don't want to make this call because I don't know what to say. I mean, you just got to do it. And if you know how to do it, then find a coach, find a mentor, find a group, find a community. There's so many free resources out there, guys. Man, I went to Google University. I went to YouTube College. If I don't know how to something, I'll tell you what, I'm going to find out how to do it. And then I'm going to master it because I'm going to do it so much. Then I'm going to teach it. But yeah, you got to go the extra step. I mean, I know sometimes being an agent, you feel like you're in an island by yourself. Another thing that I recommend, if you feel that way, be a part of a team. You know, when I started in real estate, I was a part of teams, because sometimes when you're a part of a team, there's accountability, right? People will hold you accountable. So do that too, and just do the research. But yeah, at the end of the day, it has to come from him here. You can have all the systems, you can have all the CRMs, you can have the best office in the world, you can have 1,000 leads, but if you don't have the work ethic, the mindset, and just your why you do this every day, and you truly really want to help people. Because when people ask me, Alfred, what do you do for a living? I never say I'm a realtor or an agent. I say I build relationships and I sell homes. That is how I answer the question. And then they say, well, tell me more. Oh, I do real estate. But when you ask me, Alfred, what do you do for a living? Oh, I build relationships. They're like, oh, wait a minute. Do you hook people up together? I said, no. I sell real estate. But yeah, that's what I do for a living, man. And it's freaking awesome. It's been a game changer. And hey, man, I'm just ready to be in front of everybody, man. Just give me the opportunity. And believe me, man, I'll bring a lot of value and nuggets, man. All I'm asking is for an opportunity. Because when I started in real estate, I would reach out to people and I never got responses. Now it's funny, some of those people are asking me for help, but hey, I am going to help them out. I'm not going to do what they did to me. I don't want to name drop, but if you reach out to me, I guarantee you're going to get a message, a text, or a video, something, but I'll get you something back for you. I promise you that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let me do a quick check on the comments. If this thing works. Just to see again, guys, if you have questions for Alfred, please drop them in the comments. We'll take care of them. If you watch this on the replay later, drop them in the comments. We'll get back to them. We don't have any questions right now.
Yeah, no, I have a question. You know, if you're an agent out there and like you say, once you see this replay and all that, you want to know what CRMs are using, how I give free leads, how I prospect, how I do my marketing, how I reach out to clients, the scripts that I have, I can share with you. I know a lot of people some people are probably still waking up. You know what I mean? But it's okay. That's why we have this on replay. And any questions you guys have after, or you guys don't think about it, just send us a message. You guys could get a hold of Robert or myself, and I'll be more than glad to share that information.
If they want to talk to you directly, how do they find you? Which platform are you on right now?
I think the biggest platform for me right now, it's my biggest handle. It's Instagram.
Okay.
They just look for the Alfred Galvan, and they'll see a picture. I just put up a new picture today. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you'll see when you see it. It just say the Alfred Galvan. It's one whole word. I hope you guys go there, look at my content, ask questions, send me messages, ask me when the next event is, ask me my scripts, anything you guys want to ask, just drop in a message and I promise I'll get back to you.
That's amazing, man. Giving back. And yeah, I mean, you know, the last conversation we had over the phone, I could really tell, you know, you bring it raw, you put in the work, you're getting those results. And yeah, I mean, you know, we had almost an hour conversation prior to this, you know, this live. And man, I got so much value from all the sayings you had. It's amazing. So if you guys are looking for someone to talk to, someone to really help out, check out Alfred, man. He's the real deal. He'll help you out, and put in the work. Put in the work. Change that mindset. Change that mindset.
I'll chime in. I am the real deal, guys, and I say it with pride. I'm still going door knocking. I'm still hitting the pavement. I'm still putting flyers on certain houses. I'm still driving, putting up bandit signs. I'm making my calls. I'm following up. I do more than the regular agent does. Yeah, I get internet leads. I do everything. I'm a part of over 20 referral companies. I don't pay for one lead. Every lead that I get is a referral lead. I know how to find leads. I know how to hunt. I mean, I'm out there. Like I said, it's on my social media. You could go see it. I'm not talking about it. I'm not trying to be a real estate guru. Be careful out there who you listen to, man. You want to listen to the people that are doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Because there's so many people right now saying that they do this, they do that. And then I go look them up and they haven't sold one piece of real estate. So, it's kind of like going to the gym, right? We had this conversation. If I go to the gym, I'm going to go with the guy that looks more in shape. And no disrespect, not to the guy that doesn't look like they're in shape, but you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. You guys kind of know where I'm heading with that, but yeah, man, it's freaking awesome. And yeah, let's do more of this. Like I said, I'm always here to help.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely got to get you back, because I know you said you have like role play meetings with people. We got to definitely do that here live. I've been meaning to get people in a group and show, right, the real behind the scenes, right? Not just the good calls, not just the nice calls, right? We want to go through every call, objection. So I'm definitely going to ask you, maybe we're going to come back again, a couple workshops, like how do you get leads, how do you do that, just to continue to help out, right? And again, guys, leverage. We talk about leverage every single week. Alfred just mentioned two free events. Leverage community, leverage agents, leverage what's out there for free, and use it, take advantage of it, and get those results as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You said it better than I do. And yeah, when we're doing real quick to go back, I'm very big on scripts and role play. When I'm making my calls, I know a lot of people don't like making calls, but I love making calls because I'm looking for those no's. Once I get those no's and I overcome them, the yeses will start coming. So yeah, man, get involved, keep following Robert, look me up. There's a lot of more good content. I know we can't give so much information. Maybe in our next one, we could talk about our systems in place, because it's very important. And then we'll do some role play scripts. I could share some groups that I'm a part of, and I have so much information, guys. Right now, we're just giving you the crash course. Once again, I'm a little nervous. This is my first time on Facebook Live, but yeah, man, I'm gonna keep showing up, and keep pouring into everybody, and just bringing a lot of value, man. Thank you so much, Robert, for having me here, man. I'm excited. For what me and you are gonna do, and I don't know, we could just say a little bit about it, but not give it away. If you want to do it, but I'm super excited, man. I've been writing ideas of more and more of what we're gonna do.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. So for sure, we're gonna get you back, and definitely we are working on something. It's a quick idea. It's nice that we connected, and yeah, why don't you briefly touch on it, and then once we solidify it more, then we'll let people know, and then so they're ready. So when it's live,
Man, this thing is gonna be freaking awesome, guys. So this idea, it just came out of nowhere. I know that normally all podcasts are done on a table with fancy microphones and headsets and lights and green screens. We're gonna do a podcast on wheels, man. This podcast is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have cameras in the car. I don't want to give away too much. It is gonna be called Driving for Dollars. It's gonna consist of us picking up agents from different offices, from different companies, and we're just gonna ask them general questions, what things are working in their business. We're gonna be driving, looking for distressed homes, maybe home sellers. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I don't want to give away, but it's gonna be called Driving for Dollars, and I'm excited, man. This is gonna be kind of like the James Corden. I think he does a karaoke on wheels with celebrities. It's somewhat along the same lines, but it's more real estate related with agents live, no editing. You're gonna get the raw footage, the raw video, And I'm excited, man, to put people in the hot seat. I'm going to be in the hot seat first because I have to show you guys that what I do works. And I don't mind. I'm going to be ready for those dogs barking at me, the owner kicking me out of the porch. I mean, you name it, we're going to do it. And I'm super excited, man. I'm really excited about this thing we got going on, man. Hopefully, hey, just to throw it out there, because you never know, right? What are those big network companies out there that are filming a $1 million listing? Bravo. Hey, when this thing starts kicking up, make sure you reach out to me or Robert, all right? That's our idea. We said it now.
Exactly.
You know, people could go and copyright stuff, but hey, man, I already reached out to City Hall. It's gonna be awesome, man. Driving for Dollars coming soon, guys. Stay tuned.
We have it copyrighted through their video today.
That's right.
All right, Alfred, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, stay tuned. We'll probably start posting about this thing coming up. We were working on it, in a few weeks. Great stuff coming up. Again, the whole point is to provide value, right? How can we provide more value to you as an agent, as a lender? How can you get more business? I mean, things are slowing down a bit, but with the right coaching, the right mentoring, the right mindset, the right group of people that you surround yourself with, you'll start to get the results as well. So Alfred, thank you so much for jumping live. I know you have to go, but can't wait to have you here again. Can't wait to have things going on, with what we're talking about right now. Have a great day. Thank you guys, Real Closers. We'll see you in the next interview.
See you later, guys. ABC, always be closing. Bye, guys.
That's right. All right. See you later.
Bye-bye.